Alright guys, so this is Jonathan with One Big Impact. So I've been getting a P0042 code on my Chevy Silverado 2002, and it says evap leak, small leak. So from the research I've done, we are going to go with a purge valve solenoid. So that would be, I want to put these wrenches down. That would be this little guy right here. And just be careful because of off the old one there, you need to make sure you take off, there's a little gasket that goes underneath, like a little piece here. So be careful with this guy here. If you like push on one side, it's gonna be hard to do. Push on one side of this guy here and you can do it, and then take off this, and then there's a little, probably a 10mm bolt or something like that. And in just a few moments, I will let you know if it increased the performance. What I'm getting is like a kind of like a crazy rough idle, and I don't want to say lack of performance, like lack of power. Like, not like the performance is there, but it's like randomly you go to step on the gas and it's like, and then I can kind of feel it like slamming into gears a little bit. So like something's off. This is the little rubber piece that you need to have. One side goes on top, one side goes on bottom. The wrench is 5/16. So the only thing I didn't like about it is thin, and it kind of wiggles back and forth. The bolt is all the way down, but still kind of wiggles around a little bit. I don't remember if the original one did or not. I wasn't paying attention. I guess I should have. I could reinstall it and go back through that whole process. I think it's more about a vapor and the gasket rather than like a high pressure line or anything like that, like with fluids obviously. So I think it should be okay. I'm going to fire it up and see if I see any immediate difference, and then I'm going to clear the codes and wait a few days and see what happens. I noticed a couple things right away. I'm inside the truck. Like, you can't really, I couldn't really tell from outside, but inside the truck, it does feel a little smoother, but it's hard to tell, obviously, if you're not moving around. I'm gonna clear the codes and go check it out. But what I did notice is my muffler always rubs up against like the frame, and I noticed it hasn't been doing that lately. And I think it was because of the weird idle, but I just noticed right now, as I was getting in the truck, I heard the little pinging sound from the muffler hitting the thing. So that could mean that my idling's back to normal. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. But yeah, let's clear those codes and go see. I guess I'm not going to get on it, but I'm going to be able to tell, I think, right away. By the way, I will have the link in the description below for the part, the purge valve solenoid, and then also an OBD tester that I got here. So go check those out in the description. Okay, so I drove maybe a block so far, but it didn't do that banging into the next gear that I was feeling. So don't be dumb, get out of here. Let's see. Step on it. It's a pretty immediate response. You got to get one of those OBD testers. Just the fact that getting that fucking thing off your screen, off your dash, will stress you out 10 times less. I'm gonna like hit the brakes a little bit. There's nobody behind me, and then just try to, yeah, there's immediate response this time. It's good. Let's see if I hit this corner. It was kind of like a slow kick in. Yeah, for sure. It's there. I guess it worked. PO442 is the code for a 2002 Chevy Silverado. 5.3. A lot of these parts are like universal and stuff like that. Again, go check out the link in the description below. I'll leave the parts there. Wish me luck. I hope everything works. By the way, I need to get my dash fixed one of these fucking days. But I hope you get your problem fixed up soon. And I'm sending you good energy, because nothing's more annoying than like vehicle problems. Let's see, at an idle. I'm not feeling any roughness at all. That's crazy. Who would have ever thought? 10 years ago, me would have pulled the whole fucking engine apart on a drunken night and then never got it back together. And it was just a $40 part. I could have waited, okay? I'm going to put a link in the description below for 2 different parts. One's going to be an OEM part. It's like $32 or $30, and it's 2-day shipping. And the other one's like $15, 2-day shipping. They both had good reviews. The OEM part, I think, is just a little bit bougier. People are like, oh, go for the OEM. Do whatever's in your budget, okay? I wanted it now because I don't have a lot of time during the week with like lifting and training people and stuff like that. So I went to AutoZone and paid $42. Did I really have the money? No, it was $56 after tax. But seems as if it worked. So that's cool.